back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dak going to start out going to the air. He's got McCaffrey open, complete. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. When you talk about this Jets defense, right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Here go 40. Yeah! Here go 40.
Here's Prescott. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott now. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting mad, but somebody got to do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody got to do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Red, 38.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
22 needle. Set, go. Hut, hut.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. They played extremely well last week, and that went over the Packers.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Trouble, 10 black. Red, cycle. Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Set. 50, green. Blue is striking. White. Hey, blue. Hey, that's your man. Back, huh?
Here's Rattler. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Myles Garrett in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. Devontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. Fielded at about the 28. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Here's Prescott. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
In motion left, Hill. Prescott to throw it. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Down to about the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
We go 47.
Slot man moves right. Prescott from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Aubrey now for the point after. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Jets, nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Rail, yellow. Blaster, 6. Set, go.
To the air is Rattler. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Black, 95. Watch out now. 50 Fury. 22 Needle. Green Jack. Ready.
Rattler wants to throw it. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6.
Ready, ready, set.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll run with Hall. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. An audible here to get a new look.
And less than a yard.
43 rail, steel, black. Smash, red. Go.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Set, ready. Black 40. Set, cut.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
To throw is Prescott. Throw out wide to Walker. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Kim! Yeah! There we go! Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line 8. 26.
Prescott yet again. That's going to be caught by Rivers. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Yeah, they go empty there, and the idea is to just try and hit something quickly, but nothing really materialized, so he changes progression to his receiver on the drag route, but there wasn't much room to be had after the catch.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Here we go, 46. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. He'll try and do this himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd have the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
43. Claw, 10. Steel, black. Red, yellow.
Now Rattler. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got it? 10 cycles. Here we go. Set. Trouble. 38. 33. Yep. Red. Cycle. White. Ready?
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
22 needle. Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. 5, 97. Needle blue. Hey, check mega. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Jets are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Red, 38. Set.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Hey, kill. Yeah. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46.
Now Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Prescott. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Ready.
2nd and 5. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Ready up.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
60 reps. 60 reps. 6. Mega. White. Black shot. Fuse. Yellow. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
45. White. Watch out now. Red. Yellow. Mega.
And Rattler, he'll throw again. That's complete right around the 8. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on 1st and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
On the set.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Yellow. 43 rail.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. York now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. Burrow knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 46, 46.
Here's Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up in.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead.
Check White. Ready.
Now Hall to start the drive. And a decent game there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready, break. 22 needle. Ready.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get your first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Fight, 97. Come on, set. Blue, 32. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's got this one across midfield in the Cowboy territory. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Inside handoff now, Miller. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
And the Jets.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll find Hall. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, 43. Chalk, 17. Set.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. Watch out now. 50 Fury. 10 black. Ready?
Back to the ground with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
33, yellow, black, ultra. Rail, yellow.
Here's Rattler. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Oh, look at this play call. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. York on now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really high level.
They've been hot so far.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Ready, yellow, blue, claws red. Ready.
They'll drop the throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
Yellow. Steel, black. Needle, blue.
Check, go get him, go get him, go get him.
Set.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
Ready up. Striker. 3-3. Here we go. 60 red.
Now it's Hunt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow. 22. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Trouble. 38. Shot. 17. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll give him 8 that time. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he's able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Let's go now. 50 green. 22 needle. Blaster. 6. Check, Hunt.
He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Fight. 97. Claws red. Drill. 52. Ready?
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Drill green, blue 32. Red, yellow.
To the air is Rattler. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Black 40. Red, cycle. Steel, black. Hut.
Rattler wants to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Watch out now, 50 Fury. Set,
they'll run. This is Hunt. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, here we go. 45, white. 10 cycle. Smash, red. Blue striker. Black ultra. Green jack. Ready, ready. Set, cut.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 3 yards out. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. A nice throw there by the... And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Aubrey good with the PAT. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
33, yellow.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, they've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Black, 95. Opposite, green. Hut, hut.
After the penalty, it's Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Shot, 17. Steal, black. Hey, green. Shovel, 38. Yellow, go. Claw, 10.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set, ready.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. To throw, it's Milton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Here we go. Here we go.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Now they'll audible to something else. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
10, smash, red. Red, cycle. Hut.
Now Rattler. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Block 40. Set.
They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
Blaster, 6. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. this throw is going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yellow, 560.
Throwing is Rattler. And this is incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Yellow, 22. 6, mega. Needle blue. Set, go. Set, go.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. Why people are really happy about those picks? Any fantasy team that has this defense.
That's going to be caught by Roberts. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Buffalo 18.
Milton. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Throwing is Milton.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And he is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Now Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw is Milton. A short one here, secured by the tight end, Waller.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Here's Milton. He'll try and do this himself. And that's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Milton now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. brings up 2nd and 2. At the Jets' 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Kenneth Walker taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return. And they've taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Milton's pass.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
19 tight.
He's back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5.
Hawk 70, Cowboy 80. 18, 5 in.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Yellow, 22. Striker, 3-3. 43 rail. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Shot, 17. Hut, hut.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Down. 50 green.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Here we go. 10 black. Check hut.
Now it's Mitchell.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Jets, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for our entire crew,